In today's news, Governor Rankin departs the BVI with final presentation. Over 1,700 immigration applications are pending. Passport Office eyes online visa system. The rated program extends its reach. Condition of the driver involved in an accident is unknown. ADAEJAH named Student Athlete of the Week. UN concerned over option for UK direct rule over the BVI, and former MONTSERRAT Speaker of the Legislative Council speaks and outlines the dangers of more UK powers. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
Start the year off with more speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
One Stop Auto, located in the R&R Malone Complex, Parkwood Pond, is having a huge liquidation sale on all inventory, excluding vehicles and genuine Toyota and Lexus parts. Get no less than 50% off all items on shelves and inventory room. Items such as car covers, steering wheel covers, wipers, sealants, chemicals, emergency cones, adhesives, license plates, frames, air filters, oil filters, front brakes, rear brakes, front rotors, rear rotors, radiators, shocks, and much more. A specific listing of all makes and models for which parts are available at liquidation prices will be posted on our Facebook page. Hello everyone, and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Thursday, January 18th, 2024. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. Thank you so much for joining us, and a happy Thursday is wished to each and every one of you. Beginning our newscast on the local scene here in the Virgin Islands. His Excellency Governor John Rankin, CMG, departed the territory today, Thursday, January 18th, after delivering his farewell speech at the Government House in Rotown, Tortola. Our Kamal Haynes has the report.
The governor's farewell departure was well attended by several government dignitaries, including Deputy Governor David Archer Jr., Attorney General Dawn Smith, Financial Secretary Jeremiah Fratt, Assistant Commissioner Pam Trevelyan, and Deputy Commissioner Jacqueline Vanterpool, along with public servants from the governor's office. The absence of Premier Dr. the Honorable Natalia Wheatley and the opposition leader Honorable Ronnie Skelton was noticed, but subsequent information revealed that their absence was later communicated with Governor Rankin. Delivering his final speech as governor of the territory, Rankin said it has been a huge privilege to serve as governor of the BVI over the past 3 years.
During these 3 years, I have seen the resilience of the people of the BVI. I arrived to a territory not only still recovering from the devastations of Hurricanes Irma and Maria in 2017, but also a territory in the midst of the continuing COVID pandemic, which tested all of us so much. I also found a community ready for change and better governance.
Governor Rankin also spoke about a commission of inquiry and why it was necessary to have it executed in the territory.
I know that the commission of inquiry was unsettling for many, but it showed what needed to be done to give the people of the BVI the better governance they deserve. It is my hope and belief that the reforms that have been made and the reforms still to come will mean BVI is a better place for all. I have had to make some difficult and sometimes tough calls, but I've always done so with best intentions and a desire to help and support the lives of people here.
Despite the Premier's absence, Governor Rankin thanked Premier Wheatley for his commitment to the implementation of the COI recommendations and his support over the years.
The Honourable Premier, I know, will be with us shortly. He is a busy man, and I understand BVI time. But I know that Premier Wheatley shares that goal. And I thank him for his commitment and for the personal friendship that he and his wife Caroline have shown to me and Tara. We have worked together constructively in many areas, and the Premier has my enduring respect.
The governor also spoke about the drug trafficking issues that exist in the BVI, and he highlighted the efforts of the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force in its fight to eradicate the issue.
I have taken most seriously my constitutional responsibility for the security of the Virgin Islands. While this remains one of the safest places in the region, drug trafficking remains a huge challenge. The drugs trade goes hand in hand with guns and violence, and it is deeply corrosive to those who get caught up in its web. In response, we have invested further in policing, building in particular the police's maritime capacity to protect our waters. I pay tribute to the work of the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force and call on all members of the community to play their part in making the BVI as safe as possible for all.
Rankin also spoke about the two things that inspired him the most while serving as governor.
First, my meetings with so many fine young people at the college and in our schools. Their inquisitiveness, new ways of thinking, and desire to tackle issues such as climate change and moving towards a greener future gives me much hope and much confidence. They are the future of the Virgin Islands, and we must do all we can to support them. Secondly, I've been inspired by the power of volunteering, shown by all those in the BVI who give it their time and efforts to helping others. It has been a pleasure for me and Tara to be able to support a number of voluntary organisations as best we can.
Lastly, Governor Rankin thanked all the dedicated public servants who worked alongside him during his 3-year tenure,
including, of course, the Deputy Governor. Thank you, sir, for your guidance and wisdom. His team, my immediate colleagues in the Governor's office, and my immediate colleagues here at the residence. Thank you, public servant colleagues, for your guidance, your support and friendship, which has been invaluable.
With Rankin's departure, the territory will soon welcome the incoming Governor Daniel Pruce, who is expected to be sworn in as the new governor on Monday, January 29th, 2024. Reporting for 284 News, I am Kamal Haynes.
During a recent testimony to the Standing Finance Committee, the Department of Immigration Deputy's Chief Immigration Officer advised that there are currently some 1,721 pending applications for belongership and residency status. Of those, 275 are belongership applications. The DCIO advised that the department has recorded a massive increase in applications for residency and belongership since the return of a 10-year threshold for eligibility in 2022. Now, more specifically, the DCIO stated that there was a massive influx between June of 2022 and February of 2023. The influx was said to reflect more than a 100% increase when compared to previous years. She explained that during that time, a number of people had to be turned away and asked to reapply because they had applied for belongership without first achieving residency status, which is a prerequisite to belongership. Focusing specifically now on applications for belongership by marriage, the DCIO was asked to provide a timeline for processing those applications. The DCIO went on to clarify the process of granting belongership by marriage, noting that some 41 such applications were still being processed at the time. The DCIO confirmed that the law states that someone who is married to a Virgin Islander or belonger becomes eligible to become a belonger after 5 years of marriage. Following applications by both persons, the applications are checked by the department, following which the applications must be interviewed. Following the interview, a recommendation is made to the cabinet for consideration. It was explained that the department uses a method of alternating during the reviewing application of different kinds. The example given at the time was that in a case where 10 interviews occur, they alternate between reviewing belongership by marriage, and residency applications to ensure a balanced approach. Viewers, up next we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but here at 284 Media, we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. 284 Media proudly presents The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman with yours truly, Ron Grant, a show poised to help guide modern-day men into 21st century distinguished gentlemen. Don't worry, it's not all about suits and bow ties, but raw, real-life lessons that translate to grounded, community-minded, well-rounded men. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, Season 5, a 284 Media production.
Yo, everything good there?
Why? This thing got me one way, daddy.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, I can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you, know?
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit, I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Continuing on the local scene here in the Virgin Islands, the Civil Registry and Passport Office has outlined several initiatives projected for 2024 to improve services and increase revenue. A major goal is launching an online component for the e-visa system, contingent on the government's online payment portal rollout. This would modernize, they say, and streamline visa applications. The registry also plans to execute public awareness campaigns to educate the public about expanded citizenship pathway under the recent historical unfairness bill. Outreach will focus on newly eligible groups born abroad, pre-1983 to BOTC, mothers or the unmarried fathers before 2006. Now, additionally, viewers, the registry aims to hold educational workshops, they say, for consultations on belongership status, citizenship, and related services. The proposed full-day sessions would have a registration fee, generating further revenue. The government of the Virgin Islands is giving unemployed and underemployed residents a chance at new opportunities with the launch of a new registration drive under its rated program. This initiative is said to be named Coming to a District Near You, brings the program's opportunities directly to communities across the islands, ensuring maximum accessibility and impact. The drive will take place from January 22nd to January 31st, visiting every electoral district in the territory. Now, the goal is to extend much-needed employment, training, and education opportunities to Virgin Islanders and belongers aged 18 to 70 who are currently out of work or working part-time. Premier and Minister of Finance, Dr. The Honorable Natalia D. Wheatley, expressed his enthusiasm for the initiative in a recent press release, stating, and I quote, "I am pleased to see this new initiative coming to a district near you. This is yet further proof that we are on our way to achieving our goals through the rated program, which is to change lives, enhance skills, and develop future entrepreneurs, one person at a time." The Premier also alluded to exciting plans for the program's future, hinting at even wider benefits, of course, for the community.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Environment, Natural Resources and Climate Change, Mr. Ronald Smith Berkeley, urged interested individuals to participate in the drive. He said, and I quote, "So far, the rated program has made its mark in the lives of many Virgin Islanders and belongers who have had the opportunity to participate in the program, some of which, of course, have been able to secure permanent employment." He continued, "We have taken notice of the positive impact, and this is why we have launched Coming to a District Near You to ensure that everyone hears about RATED and those interested and eligible can sign up to be a part of this program." Now, job seekers, viewers must present documents during the drive, including a BVI passport or belonger card, a national health insurance card, a social security card, and a resume. The RATED program offers various opportunities across various sectors, including landscaping, construction, carpentry, marine work, administration, data entry, agriculture, hospitality, and much more. For more information on the RATED program and, of course, the Coming to a District Near You drive, visit the Government of the Virgin Islands website at nrl.gov.vg or call 468-2147. The Royal Virgin Islands Police Force has confirmed that the condition of the driver involved in a serious vehicle accident which occurred in the Meares Mayaba area on Tortola on Wednesday remains unknown. The confirmation came in a brief statement from the authorities, which said that the accident occurred after 1 p.m. yesterday. In addition, the statement also revealed that the driver was a male and the lone occupant of the vehicle. Police did not disclose the name of the driver, but said he was transported to the Dr. D. Orlando Smith Hospital to receive treatment. His condition, they said, and I quote, "is unknown at this time. Investigations are ongoing into the matter, and more updates will be provided." Viewers, up next, we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Start the year off with more. More speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Today, I am doing coral treatments with Beyond the Reef. Today, we are doing shark research. So today, we are doing whale research with Beyond the Reef. And wherever I go, I take CCT with me because my life is unlimited.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service. Alright, do enjoy the rest of it. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. What are they? You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Continuing on, Rising star ADAEJAH is already reaping rewards following an impressive start to her 2024 track and field session, with the MONTSERRAT Academy College naming the Virgin Islander their Student Athlete of the Week. Competing at the Virginia Showcase in Virginia Beach last weekend, Hodge delivered the 4th fastest time in U.S. girls track and field's history in the 300-meter dash, after finishing first in the 36.97 seconds. Hodge was also the winner of the 500-meter dash with a personal best time of 6.42 seconds and placed second in the 600-meter dash with a personal best time of 7.42 seconds. She also competed in the 55-meter dash and finished second with 6.75 seconds. ADAEJAH also stared and the Montreal Academy's record-breaking 4x400-meter relay race, which she won again in 3.37.63 seconds. Hodge will be back in action on Saturday, January 20th, and again on Sunday, January 21st for the RADD Sunshine Showcase in Gainesville, Florida. We continue to wish her the very best. The United Nations has expressed a deep concern about the continuing possibility of the United Kingdom direct rule over the British Virgin Islands in resolution on the question of the British Virgin Islands adoption of the 78th sessions of the UN General Assembly in New York. Now, among other things, the text of the resolution stated, and I quote, expressing concern that the administering power put an order in council on hold to partially suspend the constitution of the government of the United Kingdom, assesses that the implementation of the recommendations does not proceed satisfactorily. Now, according to the resolution, it also states, and I quote, calls for full respect of the constitution and the mutual agreement with respect to the recommendations of the report of the Commission of Inquiry, and calls upon all parties involved to maintain dialogue and work in partnership in the interest of the people of the territory. Finally, it reiterates, and I quote, reiterates its call upon the administering power that specialized agencies and other organizations of the United Nations system and regional organizations to provide all the necessary assistance to the territory, support the recovery and rebuilding efforts, and of course enhance capabilities for emergency preparedness and risk reduction, in particular in the aftermath of Hurricanes Irma and Maria that impacted the territory in 2017. Now, viewers, it is important to know that the UN General Assembly adopted a resolution ARES 7889 on the question of the British Virgin Islands on the 7th December 2023. And continuing on, as it relates to the relationship between the United Kingdom and the British Virgin Islands, Ms. Shirley Osborne, a former speaker of the Montserrat Legislative Assembly, said the United Kingdom does not want to see the British Virgin Islands and other UK overseas territories to become independent. She was at the time speaking in an exclusive interview with myself on the present situation in the Virgin Islands. She also took time to first provide some background as it pertains to some similarities, including Montserrat.
Yes, Montserrat didn't actually have a COI, but in 1989, the British government intervened. The British government considered that our financial services sector was in need of reform. The accusation was that there was a lot of fraud and there were monies coming in being laundered through the offshore banking system. And so they did, it took them about 3 years or something, and they did an investigation, at the end of which they arrested my father and another member of parliament. Nothing happened after that. I remember sitting in court during the trial and being bemused, for want of a better term. He was represented by QC Elliot Motley out of Barbados, and there's a lot of talk on the island because up until then, Montserrat had done really, really well with our financial services, and as a matter of fact, we had money in the bank. We got hit by Hurricane Hugo in 1989, got devastated, quite literally. Every building in Montserrat got damaged. Many of them just got completely obliterated. And this was in September. Then in November, the British government people showed up in Montserrat with a new constitution, which they tried to impose on Montserrat, insisting that there were irregularities and there was this fraud, and so they needed to take control of the financial services.
Many critics have argued that the Commission of Inquiry showed that much corruption was uncovered in governance and have suggested that the BVI may not be ready for independence. Osborne addressed the ramifications of the UK having more power.
The government and the people were not very happy about this. Everybody sort of pushed back, and negotiations went on for a while. In December 1989, my father and a team of members from Montserrat went to England to negotiate, and felt they were forced to give up the financial services. And so Montserrat lost our financial services sector. But the other issue was to do with Crown lands, and the notion that the governor would have pretty much unimpeded authority to dispose of Crown lands. That didn't sit well with anybody. And so they managed to negotiate to hold on to that. But since 1989, there has been a continued push against the authority and the influence of local parliamentarians in Montserrat. The local government has lost authority in every respect. And we can talk about that later in detail. But
absolutely.
In 2000, then we had the volcanic eruptions in 1995, and the British, not want to lose an opportunity, brought back another constitution, and in 2010 got included in that constitution the authority of the government, of the governor, got the authorities of the governor expanded. And one of the things that's important about that is that there were a lot of things that had sort of always been in place because of our status with regard to the United Kingdom. Yes. But there also was a lot of influence allowed on the island among and between the members of parliament and civil service and the governor and so on, that just got, taken away. Let me put it that way, taken away. And so although we did not have a COI, there was the investigation, and there was this very, very strong push, we felt, to take over a lot of the authority from the local government. And in fact, in many instances, that did occur.
Osborne said the BVI covers its recurrent budget and it's no longer dependent on grant in aid and can therefore pay for itself. For the full interview, visit all 284 media platforms. Viewers, that is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com, and of course, like us on Facebook at 284BVI, on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. I'll see you again tomorrow. To have a safe and enjoyable evening, a happy Thursday is wished to each and every one of you. Have a beautiful night. Goodbye.
Start the year off with more speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI CCT Fire and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, you enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come. Yes, Sonny.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top up or what?
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Why? This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, I can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you, you know?
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into well. You know I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.